Hey guys, Mellow Modesty here on YouTube, and today I am going to be doing my weekly pull list video. This week I got 3 books, and they're all pretty good, but the best book of the week is far better than the other 2, but they are all good. This is also a pretty big week in comics. We got the beginning of the Uncanny Avengers. This was the worst book I picked up this week, but it's by no means bad. I did not read AVX, so there was a lot of stuff that this book mentioned that I did not quite understand because I was not part of that event. And this is the first Marvel book that I've picked up for quite a long time. If you don't know what this is, which I'd be surprised if you didn't, but it's after AVX and the Avengers and X-Men groups are sort of broken up, and after this big thing that happened, these people all join forces. The Scarlet Witch, Thor, Captain America, Wolverine, Rogue, and Havoc all joined forces to create the Uncanny Avengers, which is pretty cool. So, it's written by Rick Remender, who is writing Uncanny X-Force, which I wish I was reading, but I am not, and the art is by John Cassidy, and he does a great job with the art. I'll show you guys some of it. But the main reason why this is on the bottom of my list is just because I wasn't reading AVX, so I don't get a lot of the references. And it starts with somebody getting a brain from someone else, and then we get a flashback before Wolverine goes and speaks at Professor Xavier's funeral, because he died in AVX. And then we get to Havoc, or Alex, talking to Cyclops in prison. And afterwards, the Avengers come to Cyclops, or not Cyclops, they come to Havoc, and are telling him that they're starting a new group, and they want him to be part of it to restore some of the faith in the Avengers. And then there's 2 rather large battles that are pretty cool. But yeah, it was a fun issue, definitely. A little confusing for me, but I would still recommend picking it up. It was good, and it is, yeah, it's $4, which is a little pricey for a single issue comic, but it's interesting, so yeah, I would recommend it. Next up would be The Creep issue 2, printed by Dark Horse. As you guys know, I have been loving this series, and this continues the terribly depressing story of our PI working on a case about 2 teens' suicides. I'm not sure who the cover art is by this week, but it's really good. It looks like The Shadow or something. Ryan Sook did the art for this. I am not familiar with his work, but it's good. Once again, just definitely the feel-bad book of the week. Very depressing. Really makes you feel sorry for, like, everyone, every character in this book. Let me see if there's any cool. This is a part to show you. He looks through one of the teens' journals, and he's still afraid to talk to the person who hired him. And there's also some separate artwork that looks more sketchy, and it is what is happening in Jeff, I believe his name is. It's what's happening in his mind, and yeah, interesting. The case gets progressed a little bit, not a whole lot. I think this is only supposed to be I think 3 issues. I think this is only supposed to be a 3-issue miniseries, and if it is, I don't know, man, because, like, this is a really good character-driven story, but, like, not a lot of development is happening, and, yeah. But, once again, good issue if you're reading The Creep. Let me know what you think of it. I'm loving it. And then, far ahead of everything else that came out this week, and another huge book that came out this week, is Batman issue 13, Beginning of a Death of the Family. And I wanted to get Batgirl issue 13, but both of my comic shops were sold out of it, so unfortunately I didn't get it. However, I did get the flagship title of it. And this is amazing. First off, the cover, if you guys have not seen, is Joker's face, but it's like a mask to Batman, which is interesting. Like one of my fellow YouTubers, Ghost Critic, said, to me it sort of shows like how Joker is a darker version of Batman, a very dark version of Batman at that, but they're using it for, I believe, all of the beginnings of the death of the family. So, yeah. Not quite sure. Another thing that I thought it could have been is because it's October, it could have, like, take it off and use it as your Halloween mask, but no, you get this list of what's coming out. I think that would have been a cool idea, too. I wouldn't have done it, but I think that would have been a cool idea if you could wear Joker's fake little mask. The artwork is excellent. The Joker is damn creepy. So far, I really like this version of the Joker, and I don't really like most modern Jokers. His body count is huge in this one issue. That is not what he looks like, but this book is just very, very dark and very intriguing. I cannot wait to read more of this event. It is going to be awesome. I just know it. And then it has the main story, and then there's a backstory that is by Jock, which has even better artwork, in my opinion. Really good artwork. And, yeah, I mean, I don't want to spoil too much, but someone's gonna die in this event. Possibly more than one person. The premise is that the Joker is back after getting his face cut off, and he's just going after everyone. And he sure is crazy. He probably kills at least 20 people in this one issue, and it ends with him going after Alfred. And he's totally insane. Completely insane in this. I definitely recommend this. It is $4. It is worth it, though. If you should be able to find this, because I'm sure that comic shops have just stocked up on this, have just stocked up ridiculous amounts of this, because if they're smart, they probably know that this is going to sell out, but you need to pick this up. This is awesome. I read it, and I instantly called my local comic shop, and I was like, put this in my box, because this is awesome. So anyways, guys, issues I picked up: The Creep, 2, Uncanny Avengers, 1, and Batman 13. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys are picking up this week, and I'll probably see you next week. So, talk to you later. Bye.